iPhone 7 front camera replacement guide. The tools we're going to need are a proprietary pentalobe screwdriver, a Phillips head 00 or a 000 screwdriver, a Y-tip double or 000 screwdriver, a suction cup for pulling the screen apart, as well as a plastic pick for prying the screen apart, a metallic prying tool for removing the adhesive that waterproofs the phone around the contour of the screen, and a plastic spudger for pulling the connections apart. Make sure to turn off the iPhone before we begin. Now place the suction cup right above the home button. The screen will need to be slid down first and then flipped open like a book. We'll close it like a book and slide it back in when we're done. Locate the two pentalobe screws near the charging port that are holding the LCD to the phone chassis and go ahead and remove the two screws. Now insert your index finger into the suction cup and pinch the sides of your phone with your middle finger and your thumb. Then gently tug on your index finger. This will create a small crack. Now a little to the left of the home button, go ahead and slide in the plastic pick and start prying it apart. You might have some adhesive, waterproof adhesive, that makes it difficult to separate. Go ahead and use the metallic prying tool to separate the adhesive. In combination with the plastic tool, go ahead and start prying the LCD away from the phone. Once you get it going, go ahead and slide it down first and then open it up just like a book. And that's it. We're in. Now let's disconnect the LCD and the front facing camera. For the LCD and the digitizer, we're going to need the Y double or 000 screwdriver. The shield is secured with 4 Y-tip screws. Go ahead and remove those screws. With those 4 screws removed, we can go ahead and lift up the shield, and this will expose the 2 ribbon cable connections. Now with the plastic prying tool, go ahead and get underneath the ribbon cable and pop it out. Here we pop out both cables at the same time. Go ahead and fold the screen over like you see here. Now we're going to move the 2 Phillips head screws that are securing the shield that protects the ribbon cable that connects the camera to the phone. Go ahead and remove those 2 Phillips head screws and remove the shield. This will expose the camera ribbon cable connection, and just pry it out with your plastic tool. There we go. The screen is now loose. Okay, let's remove the shield that guards the ear speaker and the camera. Go ahead and remove the 3 Phillips head screws that you see here first. With those three screws removed, you can go ahead and lift up the shield and move it over to the side. Now let's remove the 2 Phillips head screws that are securing the ear speaker. Go ahead and remove the 2 Phillips head screws. Peel back the camera. and the speaker should come right out. Here's what it looks like up close. The camera can just be tucked over to the right, and then pry underneath with your plastic prying tool, and the cable should come right out just like that. That's the first part. Now fold it up, and the ambient sensor is still right there. Go ahead and push that out gently, and that's it. The camera is free. Here's what it looks like up close. Reassembly. Begin the front camera installation by first plugging in the ambient sensor into its little socket. Once that's pushed in, we can go ahead and fold the rest of the cable into its position. The part where the speaker plugs in, there are two little guiding pins there. You can use a plastic tool to align that part of the cable right into those little guiding pins. Make sure to align the speaker connection springs with the dots that you see on the camera cable. Go ahead and place the speaker in the following orientation and re-secure it with the two Phillips head screws. Go ahead and fold the camera over and tuck it into its socket. Now we can place the shield over the speaker and the camera and re-secure it with the three Phillips head screws. If you get the three Phillips head screws mixed up, just remember the longer one is the one that goes in the middle. This screen is now assembled and ready to get reconnected. Align the screen with the phone in a book-like orientation. Start off with reconnecting the camera and speaker ribbon cable first. Go ahead and align it in the following orientation. It's gonna loop awkwardly, but that's how it goes right there. Go ahead and click that into its socket. Now fold the screen over and place it on the side. Now place the ribbon cable shield over the ribbon cable and secure it with the two Phillips head screws. The screws are identical size, so it shouldn't be a problem. Now go ahead and fold the screen back over to a book-like orientation and tuck in the two ribbon cables for the digitizer and the LCD. Make sure that they click in firmly and then you have a nice solid connection. Now go ahead and place the LCD shield cover over it and secure it with the 4Y screws. Okay, we're now ready to clamp up the phone. Go ahead and fold it and begin by tucking in the top latches in first. Once those are locked in, we can go ahead and go gently around the contour of the phone, pushing it in and finishing up the clamp. If you feel any resistance, make sure to reseat the screen. Now go around the contour, make sure that it's a nice and solid lock and there are no gaps in between. Now go ahead and place the two pentalobe screws into their sockets and just place them in first, align them, and then secure them with the pentalobe screwdriver. With the pentalobe screws secure, go ahead and power on and test the phone. This concludes this tutorial. Thank you for watching. Hit like and subscribe and check out more awesome videos at appledollars.com.